So we have our application up and running, and we have here some demo content. So let's remove it because we don't need it. Okay, for this we will go to src folder, app folder, and then we will go to app component HTML file, and here we have to go to the very bottom of our file. Okay, and here we have to remove everything except router outlet. So let's select everything above router outlet and just click on delete and remove it. We don't need it anymore, and save it. Here we have this icon to save files. Let's save it and let's see what we have. Now we have nothing, okay, at all. And now let's create our first page. Okay, actually it will be our first Angular component. Okay, so let's go and let's create it. For this let's open terminal, new terminal, and here we will run ng command, ng generate C components. Components here will be a folder where I want to put all my components of this application. Okay, and then slash and then name of our first component. It will be bug list page. Okay, and then let's click on enter. So great, we have our component created, and here in app folder you will find components folder, and then click on it and you will see 4 files. Okay, these are files of our component. First file is bug list page component. It's very important file. We will put here all design of our page. Okay, then HTML code actually, and then goes bug list page component as CSS file. Here we will put styles of our page. Okay, and then a very important file, it's bug list page component TS file. Here we will put functions with logic of our page. For example, function to open pop-up, function to close pop-up, whatever logic that we need. Okay, great, that's it. We have our component created, but we still can't see it in our browser. So to see it here, we have to create our first Angular route. Okay, so what is it route? A route consists of 2 things. First thing is path, and the second thing is name of a component that we want to see under the path. Okay, so what is it? Path. Path is something that goes right after domain name. Okay, for example, bug list, it's a path. Okay, and then under this path we want to see our bug list page component. Okay, so that's it. So let's go to our code and create our first route, Angular route. For this I will go to src folder, app folder, and here in app folder I will find app routing module. Okay, let's click on it, and here let's find routes, and here inside this square brackets we have to put our first route. First of all, path, as you remember, some name, bug list, for example. You may give any name for path, whatever you want. Okay, then component name of our component, bug list. Okay, very important thing. I highly recommend to use Visual Studio Code suggestions here. So you will click on name of your component and it will automatically add its name here without any type or okay, and then it will also add import of this component into this module, app routing module. Okay, so let's click it and see how it works. Boom, we have name and we have import. So great. So let's save it and see how our first Angular route works. Actually, we have to see design of our component. Bug list page works in a browser. Okay, so let's go, let's save it. So we saved it and let's go to browser and see how it works. We'll put here bug list and boom, it works. So great. It works, which is great, but if, for example, we will take just a domain name and we will put it here, we will see nothing. Without path, it doesn't work. And for this, we will create a new path. It will be empty, as you may guess. We need to add here path match with name full. Okay, and we have to add redirect to our existing path bug list. Don't forget to add here comma. Other than that, you will have an error. So let's save it. Don't forget to save, and let's see how it works. We'll take just an empty domain and we will put it here, and boom, we are redirected to bug list path, and we see our first page here, which is great. And the last thing that we can do, for example, we don't need any path here. We want to see our page right without any path, just with the domain name. Okay, and for this let's do like so. We will put it name of our component here, and we don't need this path anymore, and let's save it. Okay, and let's take just my name and put it here, and boom, it works. So great, that's it.